Hi, hello, and hola. I'm Monks, and today will be part 2 of what not to say to your colorist. Now, I don't do color. I'm not good at chemistry, and I feel like color is chemistry, and cutting and color are like two different sides of the brain. One's geometry, one's chemistry, so I stick to what I know. I went around to ask some of my colorist friends what were some tips that they would like to give to clients. So I want you to know that these are tips. These are things we hear on a day-to-day basis. I will be over-dramatizing the things we hear, just to make it a little fun. I will be giving you tips on how to say it in a better way to us that, makes more sense. So here we go. I want this color, can you do it? It is really hard for us to tell what color it is in a black and white photo. Though sometimes, weirdly enough, you can kind of tell. But if you are going to bring a picture in, we do ask that you bring a color photo in. It might have been something like you saw it in color on the computer, printed it out, and you didn't have ink and it came out black and white. It's really hard to tell the color. So I will say, bring a colored picture, otherwise take a picture with your phone and send, show it to us then. That way we can better understand what color you are going for. So I dyed my hair all black, but I want to be platinum blonde again. Can I do that? If it's black, be ready to do it little by little and gradually get blonder. It is not going to be instant. It can be, but your hair will not feel really nice, and you don't want like blonde and nasty hair. You want blonde and beautiful hair. So just be ready for that, and try to avoid black if you can. Try like dark brown if you have to go dark. So I used a box color and it turned my hair blue. Can you please fix it? Like I was saying earlier, color is chemistry. So when you go and get box color and you're not professionally trained in color, you could have a big old mess. I would tell you, leave it to the professionals. And I do understand that, with an economic crisis, you need to cut the budget. But just be prepared, the $1.99 you spend on that color, get ready to spend about $200 fixing it. There are people that can use box color and their hair does fine. There are those people, that, can use color. There are those people who can use box color in their hair and it's fine. But when you start experimenting and switching and mixing and, pull to red, pull to orange, try to go to a professional if you can. Save up and just do that. Root touch-ups with color, use box if you have to. But I always say go to a professional. They are trained to know what they're doing. I will say never, if possible, use bleach in your hair at home. One, that stuff will turn orange in like a second. Two, you don't want to break your hair off. Leave it to a professional if you can. Or just avoid, using bleach at home. Don't go blonde. I want to go blonde, and I don't care if it breaks. It's okay. I'm getting a haircut afterwards. When a stylist says that it will cause breakage, that means it will break from, for example, my hot mess of hair. If I were to put blonde and it touches the blonde that I already have, that is where it would break. It would not break on the ends. It would break where I already have the bleach. And that is why we warn our clients it may cause breakage, and we want you to fully understand that. So if and so you do get breakage and you see hair falling out, don't panic. You're not going bald, I promise. You will, however, have spiky hairs everywhere. So remember, if she warned you about breakage, make sure you listen. And some people will say, my hair is really strong. That may be the case, but just know and be ready for it. And just know you're not gonna go bald. You'll still have hair. It'll just be really short hair. And if you do get color done a lot, and highlights done a lot, please try to get it trimmed every 2 months to keep those ends, because the ends do start getting a little crispy and you don't want that. I want highlights all over, but I should let you know that I am cutting it short, so I want to make sure it still looks good in the back. The reason why a colorist needs to know if you're going short or long is because it will tell us if you should get a full highlight or a partial. We have instances where people have long hair and they ask for a full highlight, and that's what they get. But when they come to the cutter, like myself, they tell me they want to cut their hair off. Now, that back highlight part will not look very pretty. It will look very choppy and lines. It is a good idea to tell your colorist what kind of haircut you will be getting, so they can better know where to place the highlights in the back specifically. I used to have highlights in my hair about 3 months ago, but I covered it with box color and they're not there anymore. Just because the highlights are covered with color does not mean they're out of the hair. Highlights have to grow out, so it will be a good idea to notify your stylist that you do have old highlights underneath, just so they can plan accordingly and keep your hair in the best health they can. Hi, I want highlights. Of course not. This is my natural hair color. I would never, I don't have any color in my hair. Do not lie to your colorist. If your colorist asks you if you have color in your hair or highlights in your hair, and your hair is really long and you don't get it cut very often, you have to say yes. Because color fades out, but highlights grow out. So even though you can't see them anymore if you have covered them, they're still down at the bottom. So make sure you notify the stylist of that, because it will make a huge difference on your hair, and they can plan accordingly on how to highlight it and stuff like that. But we will always know if you're lying. So please don't lie to your colorist. They know. I've even tried lying. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Now, when it comes to getting color, products and your shampoo and conditioner are key. You will not spend $150 getting your color done and then using Pantene, Dove, Garnier to strip the color out. That's just a waste of your money, and trust me, you don't want to waste your money. Use a color safe shampoo, one that's wax free. A lot of the Pantene and Garnier and stuff have waxes on it, so it coats the hair and makes the hair look shiny and pretty, but then it starts building up. And if you don't know if your shampoo is causing buildup, have your stylist, your cutter, they can literally scrape the wax off your hair. So it really does build up. We're not making it up. So try to use something to maintain. And protein. Use a reconstructive mask, deep conditioner, something to rebuild the hair to make it stronger and healthy, so you can have beautiful colored, healthy hair. A big thing is we want to keep your hair as healthy as possible, but get to the color that you want. I will tell you, if you don't know what color would suit you, go to a wig store and try different wigs with different colors and figure it out there. Works. If not, you can have fun ones like this one. And have fun with color. Why not? It's fun. You can change it. Just, if you're going to do drastic all the time, just be prepared to pay the price of the health of your hair. Trust me, I know it's a toll, but I will do everything I possibly can to maintain its health even after everything I put it through. So I hope this was as informative and as educating as I can make it. I hope you learned a lot of things, and these are just things that we here, colorists, will hear on a daily basis, and I wanted to show you how to better word what you want. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, or whatever time you're watching this, and thanks for watching. Smile. Life is good. If it's not, smile anyways. It gets better. Bye! This is I can't talk today. This is a story of a girl cried a river and drowned the whole world. She looks so sad in photographs, but I absolutely love her when she smiles. Anyways, my nail's so cool. They're awesome, see? Cause I'm a nerd. Look, he even has nipples and abs. So that was the thing. Blonde. Like, ooh, why do I always burp on these videos? What am I eating? Maybe I shouldn't. Well, I did have this circle. Okay, I'm done. What? Wake up. I don't know what I really like because I didn't look it up. Duh. One of these days I'll do a British accent and people will think I'm really cool or really offensive. Or just really suck at it. Crazy. This isn't working. This is quite frustrating.
Hi, I really like the color of this picture. Can I get this picture? So, I used to have highlights all over.
Y'all gotta have fun with color. It's a little nappy. That's not a sexy look. I shouldn't do that anymore.
You know what's weird? People like me. I just can't figure out why.